Hey there, welcome to my channel BMB Update Us 24. Bill pays Liam a visit in Luna's secret alive. According to Friday, July 11th spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Lee Finnegan labels Poppy Nozawa disgusting, and Luna Nozawa's covert survival will lay the stage for more drama. Here's what fans may anticipate from Bill Spencer's visit to Liam Spencer. When fans last saw Luna, she was still alive despite the terrifying turn of events in the operation room. But when Lee insisted on taking Luna to recovery herself, she was being sneaky. Lee now says Luna passed away during her recuperation, but it is patently untrue. Lee is merely attempting to find Luna a better way to go forward while preventing her from returning to prison. Lee just informed Poppy Nozawa that Luna didn't make it since she has to make this appear genuine. Poppy responded that she was relieved that Luna was no longer alive, and she will reiterate this sentiment and pretend that the world is a better place without Luna in it on Friday's BMB program. Although John Finnegan's heart should be broken by this Luna news, Steffy Forrester might feel the same way. Finn may be relieved, but he will also be saddened by his daughter's passing. Additionally, Finn might recall a day when Luna was younger and he mistakenly thought she was his cute little cousin. Finn may harbor some difficult feelings because he once had a close relationship with Luna and adored her. Lee, on the other hand, has been concentrating on that familial bond and wished Poppy had provided Luna with the necessary direction. Poppy's indifference to Luna's death would only increase Lee's disdain for her sister. Lee will call Poppy nasty after dragging her away for a private moment. She will believe that Luna never had a chance with her as a mother, since Lee would maintain that Poppy is a horrible person and mother. Lee won't mind keeping Poppy in the dark because this fictitious death scenario will allow her to handle Luna in a covert manner. Lee might feel a bit bad about lying to Finn, but she should understand that it's essential if she wants to carry out Luna's fictitious death. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, will be informed of the results of every surgery as soon as they get to the hospital. Don Diamond's character Bill Spencer will be excited to visit Liam, but he will first encounter resistance from Taylor, Ridge, and others. Bill will undoubtedly be very sorry about the pardon he secured for Luna. Bill will hold himself responsible for this entire shooting nightmare because none of this would have occurred if he had simply left Luna in jail. Nevertheless, Bill would believe that seeing Liam and supporting him is the most crucial thing at this time. Don't miss the touching scenes that are about to happen as Bill rushes to Liam's bedside and delivers an impassioned speech. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that after Bill learns about Liam's incurable brain tumor, he will have another surprise in store, but there will also be some unexpected turns in that plot line. Poppy's black heart, Lee's disgust, Bill banned. Here are spoilers for Friday, July the 11th, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans should anticipate that Bill Spencer will not be allowed to see Liam Spencer in the upcoming episode. Penelope Poppy Nozawa's callous response to her daughter's passing, meantime, disgusts Lee Finnegan. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. The death of Luna Nozawa. Let's begin by discussing Luna Nozawa. Fans are aware that Luna bled out during surgery, but the patient was revived by the paddles after Lee applied Nozawa power. Luna appeared to be alive following the procedure. Luna allegedly passed away after Bridget Forrester left the surgery room. People won't be shocked in this instance. Luna was, after all, shot. Bridget added that Luna still has a long way to go in her recuperation. I assume that Lee must treat Luna the same way she treated John Finnegan after he died. Poppy Nozawa's heart of black. Anyway, everyone believes Luna is dead now. Steffy Forrester Finnegan will receive relief. See what transpired in the most recent BMB episode by reading this. But for the people Luna was truly related to, things become more tricky. Finn will feel awful that a young person's life ended that way, even though he may be relieved. Finn may also feel guilty about not having had the opportunity to positively impact Luna's life as a child. Poppy also expressed her satisfaction at her daughter's passing. Lee Finnegan's outrage. According to spoilers for tomorrow's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Lee will find her sister's remark repulsive. You just don't jump for glee when someone dies, and Luna was family even though Lee didn't care for her. Yet perhaps that is what motivates Lee to act. Perhaps Lee understands that Luna was always Poppy's victim. Check out these spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. The end of an era. Ashley Jones bids farewell. July 11, 2025, Friday. When Bill learns about the incident, he also immediately heads to the hospital. I suppose Hope Logan or Carter Walton needs to give Bill a call. Hope and Carter had been discussing Liam's loved ones just prior to the shooting incident. Bill tries to visit his son when he arrives at the hospital, but he is blocked by Taylor Hayes and Ridge Forrester. After being shot, Liam's brain tumor truth was revealed. Was Grace Buckingham a big scammer? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful hint that following Luna Nozawa's shooting spree, the truth regarding Liam Spencer's brain tumor will be revealed. To save Steffi Forrester from John Finn Finnegan's nasty daughter, Liam storms into the beach mansion that has been transformed into a summer art school. As Liam arrives to save his ex-wife, Luna points the gun at Steffi. Luna is frightened by his arrival and fires the gun at Liam. After being struck in the chest, Liam tries but fails to grasp the gun. Before he pulls the trigger, he considers killing Luna. Liam says, "Luna, I'm a dead man anyway," before he shoots her. When the gun goes off, Luna and Liam both pass out just as Finn comes to their aid. Steffi pleads with Finn to keep Liam safe. Nobody cares for Luna. Sheila Carter looks on in fear as everything happens. Liam is in a serious condition. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam will have a serious illness. To preserve his life, the doctors will put forth a lot of effort. The fact that Liam is supposedly running out of time makes it much more intense. Lee Finnegan and Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, strive to save his life and let him to spend more time with his family as the clock ticks away from his brain tumor and subsequent gunshot wound. Concerned about his son's health, Bill Spencer arrives to the hospital. Everyone is furious with him for releasing Luna from prison. None of this would have occurred if he had left her in prison. Liam discovers startling details about his brain tumor while he is in the hospital. He is left wondering why Grace Buckingham would mislead him about his illness after the truth is revealed. Liam's surprise. Viewers of The Bold and the Beautiful noted that Liam's ailment was probably not as serious as Dr. Buckingham had made him think. They thought his illness was brought on by the medications she insisted he take. This medication may be causing headaches and weakness. Why Grace would deceive Liam into thinking he is dying is the key question. What use would that have? We still don't know, which is awful news. At this moment, all that is known is that Liam has discovered that his illness, at least his brain tumor, is not lethal. His condition gets better while he's in the hospital. He probably gets sick because he doesn't take Grace's medicine mix. Grace spoke with Finn about Liam's illness last week. Because Liam wasn't taking his medication as prescribed, she seemed upset and anxious. Finn saw that she was acting strangely when she insisted that patients don't always do as their doctors say. Her shift was noticed by B&B viewers. They suspected a dark conspiracy involving Liam and the medication she provided him after noticing that she was not acting properly. Do you believe Grace misled Liam about his condition, B&B fans? Who is not able to withstand Luna's madness? According to Thursday, July 10, 2025, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill Spencer is responsible for a tragedy. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, everything went wrong. This time, Luna Nozawa truly succeeded. When she eventually took aim, she never even managed to get a shot in because she was waving the pistol around like it was a toy. People continued to lunge for her pistol instead. Sheila Carter was shot in the foot after attempting to tackle her own granddaughter. She still has 9 toes, at least. Luna didn't even give a damn. Liam Spencer was shot when he reached for her gun when he burst in. Taking aim, he shot Luna as he went for it once more. At University Hospital, 3 persons underwent surgery, but one of them did not make it out alive. It's likely that Sheila will survive because she was only shot in the foot. However, Liam is in the most vulnerable state. Check out these spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Will Deacon's son return? The real story of Liam. A harsh realization about Liam is made as the surgery goes on and catastrophe strikes. He was a hero, prepared to go to any lengths to save Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Liam was going out with a bang since he felt like he was dead anyway. His entire life, however, has suddenly flashed before him as he recalls all the dreadful things he did to Steffi and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, when he was alternating between them over the years. Liam's cancer may not have killed him after all if he is indeed deceased. Since Dollar Bill is the one who believed Luna had changed and had her released from prison, that will give him a lot to think about. None of this would have occurred if he hadn't taken that action. Bill made such a mess. It was all for nothing and lost additional lives. How will surviving loved ones cope with an unnecessary death? And will Sheila ultimately emerge as the new hero? Justice over family. Lee won't allow criminal Luna to perish. According to B&B spoilers, Lee Finnegan forbids his criminal niece Luna from dying during surgery, possibly staging her demise to aid in her evasion of the law. Family loyalty over the law is shocking. Li Finnegan's startling decision has the potential to ruin everything. Fans of soap operas, holy storyline twist. Dr. Lee Finnegan made a decision that has the entire fan community in shock, just when we thought Luna Nozawa was about to be held accountable for her crimes. Lee is battling valiantly to save her criminal niece's life in what may be the most contentious operating room choice in the history of Bold and the Beautiful. But what about the consequences? It will be incredible. The operation that makes all the difference. Imagine Luna flatlining on the operation table following that crazy shootout at the beach home. Karma would be allowed to take its course by any sane person. Not our Lee, though. I genuinely gasped when Lee said, "I refuse to let my niece die this way," on my TV screen. Hold on, what? Luna was hunted down for her misdeeds by this same woman only a few months before. The same Lee who has always advocated for fairness and moral behavior. And now she's rescuing a potential killer? That OR was really intense emotionally. Lee and Bridget Forrester were working feverishly to save someone who had drugged, abducted, and attempted to kill Steffi. Loyalty to family is one thing, but this is quite complex. Is Lee planning the greatest trick? I'm not the only one who has noticed that things get really juicy at this point. The idea that Lee may be intending to stage Luna's death fully, rather than merely saving her, has fans talking. Consider it. Do you recall how Lee surreptitiously helped Finn recover after Sheila Carter's shooting? While her baby was recovering, she genuinely kept him hidden from the outside world. What if she is planning the same thing with Luna? Stay with me for a moment. Luna debuts in September episodes, according to script leaks. Lee has a history of concealing family members who have been hurt. The heartfelt appeal that Luna is a troubled young lady implies that Lee believes there is hope for her salvation. No body means no repercussions. This would be more than merely aiding Luna in evading punishment. Lee is deliberately misleading everyone, even her own son Finn, who has made it plain that he does not want Luna near his family because of what she did to Steffi. The consequences for the family will be devastating. Can we discuss how Lee and Finn's relationship will be completely destroyed by this? After Luna committed crimes against his wife, the guy had already declared her persona non grata. And now his mother is perhaps aiding her flee in addition to saving her? Finn will be devastated by this betrayal. Even when his mother was being too protective or interfering, this man has always had complete faith in her. However, it could be impossible to turn back from this point. Let's not even discuss the implications for Steffi. Luna drugged the woman, abducted her, and almost killed her. How can she feel secure knowing that Lee, whom she should trust, decided to save her assailant? Just the paranoia would be intolerable. What takes place next? We are dealing with a secret that has the potential to blow up the entire Finnegan family if Lee does, in fact, fabricate Luna's death, as all indications suggest. Imagine it. Luna was recuperating under Lee's care, hiding away somewhere. Lee is deceiving everyone, even her husband Jack. Steffi and Finn lamenting or commemorating Luna's death while she is still alive. The inevitable revelation of the truth. The crucial question now is whether Lee is acting out of pure familial loyalty or if she has a larger scheme. Perhaps she's protecting Luna so she can receive the appropriate mental health care. Perhaps she thinks that her problematic niece won't get better in prison. Or perhaps, just possibly, she is laying the groundwork for a redemption story that only she can predict. Lee Finnegan has set a fuse on a bomb that will blow up everything, regardless of why she did it. If the family even makes it through this treachery unscathed, family get-togethers are going to get really unpleasant. The most perverse aspect? In a way, I'm here for it. This type of morally complicated plot that pits justice against familial loyalty is what makes soap operas so captivating. Will Lee's risk pay off? Or will she lose everything she values in order to save Luna? Be ready, lovers of B&B. If we know anything about concealed survival plots, it's that the truth always surfaces. But when does it surface? There will be a huge explosion. Steffi sees Liam shoot after grabbing a gun and killing Finn's daughter. According to teasers and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi Forrester saw Luna Nozawa shot during a gunfight. Will Steffi survive being shot in the chest and witnessing Liam Spencer confront John Finnegan's daughter? Sheila was only shot in the foot. Luna became the first shooting victim when Sheila Sharp was unable to take her weapon away. Surprisingly, just as Luna was about to shoot Steffi, she was busy bandaging Sheila's foot and reprimanded her for shooting her grandmother. After Luna shot Liam Spencer in the chest, he was able to seize the gun and retaliate, putting himself in the line of fire and quickly becoming a victim himself. One would have thought Steffi would be furious when Liam suffered serious injuries. In a moment of rage, Steffi might have assaulted Luna and snatched the weapon away from her. However, Liam shot Luna with her own rifle before Steffi could do so since he had nothing left to lose. At last, Finn listened to Sheila's frantic phone calls. This could have turned into a scene where Steffi threatened to shoot Luna if she came any closer, but by the time Finn arrived, she was already down. He at last paid attention to Sheila's numerous frantic phone calls. Luna was caught off guard when Liam, with blood streaming from his chest, defeated her. According to recent B&B spoilers, Luna is the third patient at the hospital. If she was the one who murdered his own kid, Steffi may have had to tell Finn that she did so. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Steffi watches Liam take down Finn's daughter after he is shot after grabbing a gun. Finn will understand the issue, of course, especially seeing how far Luna has devolved into anarchy. Given the events concerning Sheila and Liam, Finn ought to understand that Steffi had to defend herself. Will Sheila be redeemed at last? And will Luna survive or die? Here's where it gets interesting. According to the most recent spoiler teasers, Luna may be the gunshot victim who is most likely to survive the surgery. Furthermore, Sheila might eventually be saved because Steffi was trying to save her life while consoling her when she realized she had been shot. Sheila appears to be doing well despite losing a second toe, and Liam will ultimately come out of this ordeal, even if he is predicted to be in a coma for a while. However, Luna appears to be facing a terrible consequence, but might this be a deceptive turn of events? Given that it has been confirmed that Luna will still appear on the show in September, it is possible that her death is a hoax, that she will return as a ghost, or both.